John Halsey, he's got through on the inside of him. Now, Ivan Matthews was sitting on 29 points, so can't win the
It's got through, Ken Lane goes back again, it's getting crazy in that bit bend. Marty Baker's looking to hold him as they come across the line. Marty Baker just gets him, and Ken Lane is leading. That's back on the top, and it's back on the outside.
We now have the sidecars lining up on the far side, so I'll pass you across to Jim and we'll bring you those details of this year's Ace of Aces when we get the opportunity a little later on in the afternoon.
Well, thanks Tony, and quickly looking over your shoulder at that list of riders for the Ace of Aces, a tremendous lineup as always, as we come to expect for that meeting, but that's something to look forward to. Doesn't seem right, does it? It's only a month away. Goodness me, we're getting to the end of this season already. But let's concentrate on what's happening today, because we move into the second ride for the sidecars, and leading overall at the moment, number 7, Ken Lane on 30 points. Equals second, Neville Penfold and Russelling, and look who we've got in this one. Ken Lane and Russelling. Ken Lane on the inside, Russelling on the outside, and look at the speed that Ken Lane gains going up that first straight. Into the first bend he goes in front of Russelling, or is he? Russelling tries to come through on the inside, and did Ken Lane overshoot that? Ken Lane then in second place. Russelling must know that he really did need to beat Ken Lane in this race, so he'll be pulling out all the stops. Watch them go up that back straight. Ken Lane has been very, very quick up that back straight. Russelling knows that Ken is quicker. Look at Ken Lane go through. Will he overshoot that corner again? Russelling comes back through on the inside of him. Tremendous cycle. Russelling sitting in second place overall, equal with Neville Penfold. Ken Lane is the event leader so far. Watch him go out that back straight. Will he make the same mistake again, or will he take it a bit more cagey going into that top corner? He slows down this time, follows Russelling in. Will he look for Russelling to go wide going out of this bend? He now comes through on the inside. That's exactly what he does. But Ken Lane has got the lead as he slows down going into that bottom bend. You can see that he's shut the door on Russelling. He's making Russell do the work now as Ken Lane forces his way up that back straight. Turns the acceleration on as he goes into that top bend for the last time. It's going to be the checkered flag this time. This is the important race for Ken Lane. He knows he's got to do it over the top of Russelling. And he's done it. He comes through and takes his second win this afternoon. Russelling and Urycz, a great scrap in second place. Wilson in third, Steve Smith in fourth.
Coming out then for race number 23. Someone's right on the inside there. Simon Hill next to him. Then we've got Steve Collier. There's Paul Whiteman. Matt Fumarola. Winterburn right on the outside. To where they're going. All going away. They're going to be all together. They come by. For the first time, it's Myles Simmons who goes first. Fumarola's got the third. Coleman's is in fourth place. He went by us the first time. Down the back straight they go, and it's still the order the same then. As Myles Simmons leading going into that pit's corner. Ron Winterburn trying to close the gap in second place. Myles Simmons on the inside. Ron Winterburn trying to come right round the outside and snatch that first place. First place, Coleman's is running to fourth place. The top pull and see Simon Hill in position number 6. We wait for them to appear again, going down that back straight. And it's Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley who's still in the march for Rob Winterburn dropped the place. Matt Fumarola has gone through in the second place. Rob Winterburn dropped back to third over on that far side of the track. It's Simmons leads then, but Fumarola second, Winterburn has got to third. Still 4 wide and holding position number 4 as they go in the back straight once again. Myles Simmons a clear leader. Rob Winterburn having another go at Matt Fumarola fight between second and third as they move into that pits corner on lap number 3. The main action for second and third places. Myles Simmons looks like picking up his first heat win of the afternoon. He's the clear leader. Then Fumarola still holds that second place. Rob Winterburn can't close up in third. Whiteman is in 4th place. Collier in position number 5. That's just the 5 crews left there. They go to the back straight once again. Then it's still Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. And Rob Winterburn roars inside Matt Fumarola. What a ride there by Rob Winterburn to go through. And Matt Fumarola returns the compliment there. And Rob Winterburn comes to the stop. As Myles Simmons wins in second is Matt Fumarola. Third place is Whiteman. 4th, Pete Colvin. Winterburn pull on to the track there. We've already lost Simon Heal from that race, so that was certainly a little bit hair-raising on that pits corner on lap number 4.
Towards us, who's going to make the best on the start, and it's John Halsey, Rocket and Steve Smith, and Roger Measor back in 3rd place. Measor looking for 2nd place. John Halsey from Roger Measor from Steve Smith, and Steve Smith looks for the lead. It's Smith down the outside, but Halsey is still there. John Halsey and Roger Measor takes the pair of them, and Steve Smith joins in the fun. So it's Roger Measor and Steve Smith, but they've come very, very wide, and John Halsey is back in front. Roger Measor in 2nd place. Steve Smith is 3rd. Really, as a perfect overtaking maneuver, the only trouble was they lost all the ground they gained. Meanwhile then, so it's John Halsey still in front. Roger Measor nibbling away at his back wheel. Steve Smith round the outside, Measor on the inside, so Measor gets the inside line. John Halsey comes out and cuts off Steve Smith. And number 17 Rustling is quite amazed by the whole experience. So there, a tremendous sidecar race. So it's Roger Measor and Dave Harris who have now pulled away from what's become a battle for 2nd place instead of a battle for 1st place. John Halsey is there, but Steve Smith's going to try the outside of him again. So John Halsey hangs on. Steve Smith is getting close to losing his 3rd place to Russell in. Going on the far side, we look across, and it's Roger Measor and Dave Harris. Under control is Steve Smith, who's finally got in 2nd place. John Halsey in 3rd and Rustling in 4th. Victory then for Roger Measor, number 2. Steve Smith in 2nd place. John Halsey in 3rd and Rustling in 4th.
Indeed, get ourselves ready for the start of that big final. Everybody now fully kitted up and getting themselves on machinery. It looks as if we do have the 5 outfits coming into line. Remember that Ken Lane is in the middle of the grid as they get underway. It's Rustling that's made a good start. Gary Jackson has made a tremendous start on the outside. But it is Rustling and Paul Urycz that go into that first corner with the best of the starts. Ken Lane up there in 2nd place and getting very close to the back wheel of Rustling as they come round off that top corner. Rob Cameron is up there in 3rd, but Gary Jackson going very, very quickly on the outside. So all the delays, all the waiting, not affecting Rustling and Paul Urycz as they go up that back straight, leading from Ken Lane and Mark Edwards. That's where it stands at the moment. Gary Jackson has got through and established himself into that 3rd place. To watch to see whether Gary Jackson can close on Ken Lane in front of him. We know that Ken Lane has been going very, very quickly this afternoon. And what a tremendous ride that Rustling and Paul Urycz have pulled out for the final. They really do look to be pulling away from Ken Lane as they go round that bottom corner. Up the back straight they go. And Ken Lane has now got the bottom of Gary Jackson closing in on him all the time. Into that top corner, Paul Urycz looking over his shoulder, looking to see how much of a lead they've got. One more lap to go in this big final, and it is Rustling and Paul Urycz the lead, and Gary Jackson goes round the outside of Ken Lane. Or does he? It's getting very tight. You can now see exactly what it's all about with this racing, with Gary Jackson going wide. Rob Cameron is trying to sneak on the inside, but Gary Jackson again tries going wide. Ken Lane says, no, you're not coming through there. I'm going to hold it just as equally as far on the inside. Will Gary Jackson change lines? He tries to come to on the inside. A brilliant bit of tactical ride. It's close to the line. Oh, what a brilliant ride from Gary Jackson. I'm not sure whether he actually made it. Ken Lane did turn the power back on. What a great scrap that turned out to be. Ken, of course, would have known that Gary Jackson was going to try around the outside. He switched his line, sold the dummy, tried to come through on the inside. So your congratulations to them as they come round. A brilliant ride from our eventual victors, Rustling and Urycz. They've got a
Race 19, Masters Sidecars are underway. They come down the straight, and Steve Smith is away, and so is Colin Blackburn. Colin Blackburn gets the whole shot. Colin Blackburn's down there first. Steve Smith in second place. Matt Fumarola climbing all over Steve Smith's back wheel, but Steve Smith gets to drive out of the turn. But Colin Blackburn is well on his way this time. It's Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. from Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. Matt Fumarola in third. Now, I remember standing next to Reg Blackburn down at the Masters qualifier 2 years ago, and Steve Smith was there, and Reg pulled him over and said to him something, but he only keeps coming back racing because he likes retirement parties. And he said, there's one party I like better than a retirement party, he said, and that's a Masters party. And he's looking for one this afternoon. He closes the gap on Colin Blackburn as he comes down that straight. Round that pit turn, he's waiting for a mistake, he's there, he's pushing, he's driving, and he's going for it. Colin Blackburn taking it onto it, and round the outside goes Steve Smith this time. I expect he'll cut back on this corner and try and go off on the inside on that straight. Steve Smith is in top form, but Colin Blackburn leads the race. It's Colin Blackburn now, into the last turn. Steve Smith is right there. There's no love lost. They're pushing, they're shoving, they're not touching, but they're going for it. Colin Blackburn wins, Steve Smith in second place. Matt Fumarola in third. Then Chris Winterburn.
After they did, they're only allowed to do it twice. Oh, yeah.
Second place, and Colin Blackburn beat exiting halfway around the apron, trying to grab second place. Let's go forward, that's coming down the back straight. That third one goes to second and third, and Blackburn's got one more to give it a go through in the second place. This would have been holding third place. Robert Wilson 5, Blackburn 6, that's the 6 to go. Down the back straight, once again, then Chris Winterburn, then Rockland, and then Robert Wilson, super action again in race number 6.
Pretty good, isn't it? Total coming up there. Getting yourself onto the leaderboard. Here we go then. Right hand side cars it is. Colin Blackburn gets the best of the start. Colin Blackburn and Carl Pugh first down to the first turn. Followed by Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders.
they come then. Colin Blackwell car Pure a little bit on the wide side. Rob Wilson could have a chance of going through on the inside if he's going to ride wide lines like that. That's the three leaders of this race. All hot stuff on the front line, no love lost there. And Neil Owen, followed by Clive Stoneman, Roberta Broomfield. Rob Wilson takes a nice tight line. I think he's going to do it this time. Neck and neck as they go past the last lap flag. Almost touching as they go into that corner. It's a big fight is on this, the last lap. Colin Blackwell on the outside. Real house. Rob Wilson on the inside, I think he's done enough to do it. He's got it, and Colin Blackwell in second, with Steve Smith in third. Neil Owen in fourth.
Revving up on the line. Rob Wilson gets a good start. Paul Whiteman gone with him. Colin Blackwood is a particularly quick away. And Rob Winterburn is last away. That's going to make it interesting now as Rob Bradley leads him into that top corner. Paul Whiteman's got the second. Colin Blackwood in third. Rob Winterburn is in fourth. Neil Owen is in fifth. That's Extreme Bar to complete lap number one. There's Rob Bradley. Second place to Blackwood gets through to Bradley. Bradley again. Back row the outside. Winterburn's come to Measor again for the third place. There's Bradley leads him. The Blackwood in second. Winterburn is in third. Paul Whiteman's gone from second to fourth. They're moving to the top corner once again. It's still Bradley with the Intelligent and Blackwood holding second. Rob Winterburn again trying to find a way through on the inside line to get inside Blackwood. It's Bradley leads him. Blackwood in second. Winterburn in third. Going in that this corner once again then. It's still Bradley with the balance, but Colin Blackwood in second. Rob Winterburn is in third. Eastwick getting away from Whiteman who's in fourth place, and Whiteman has virtually stopped, and Neil Owen's gone through in the fourth place, and Colin Blackwood's got thrown into Rob Bradley. Rob Bradley again trying to get back round the outside. Rob Bradley gets round the outside, and Colin Blackwood comes again back up the inside. Colin Blackwood in the top corner. Rob Bradley gets back round the inside, and then take the lead. Colin Blackwood in back round the inside, all together. Going up the back straight with Bradley on the inside, back down on the inside, and it's Bradley leads going into that top corner for the final time. It's Rob Bradley with the balance for Colin Blackwood holding second place. Rob Bradley gets to the right. Second place is Colin Blackwood. Third is Rob Winterburn. Fourth is Neil Owen. Five is Paul Whiteman.
Very positive riding down at the front there between these two gardens. 24 Rob Wilson, the 2 Steve Smith, Colin Blewett, wrestling. John Halsey going through there with standard passenger Alan Kay, but off this bottom corner we still have Rob Wilson. Steve Smith coming tight on the inside of him. Steve Smith taking a tight line. Alan Blewett suddenly forward. Steve Smith has come underneath.
they get underway. You can see that Mark Edwards is on the outside, but Phil Pittman on the inside has got the best of the starts, and those two outfits together go into that first bend. John Hiscock trying to get up on the inside as well as they both come round past us. Phil Pittman has got the advantage, but only just as he's gone very, very wide. Dave Steer trying to get to on the inside as well. Four outfits together as they go into that pit bend. Tremendous sidecar racing as they go up that back straight. Dave Steer in fact has got the advantage, but Mark Edwards has tried to go around the outside. Phil Pittman's not given up as well. He's right there on the inside, but it is Dave Steer and Andy Orchard that have got the lead, but Mark Edwards has found a gap on the inside of them. Mark Edwards and Nick Waters in determined form found themselves a gap on the inside of Dave Steer and now take the lead as they go round that pit bend, but they've hit problems on that pit bend, fighting with the outfit every inch of the way. It certainly looks to me as if he's got some sort of suspension problem on Mark Edwards' bike, because that really is causing him a lot of hard work as Dave Steer again has taken over the lead into the last lap. There you go, as Dave Steer and Andy Orchard lead. Phil Pittman and Myles Simmons back in that third place. You just watch the action going on ahead of them, because Mark Edwards again tries to have a go at Dave Steer. I'm sure Mark Edwards is thinking there's no way he's going to find a way to on the inside again for Dave Steer. Dave will try and hold it tight, but Mark has got to go for the outside line, but he's cut back under again. A terrific corner, he's going for the inside. Dave Steer holds him off though. Terrific racing from those sidecar crews. Oh, if the sidecar racing stays like that all the way through the Masters, we are in for a treat this year. Terrific racing.